Hello everybody and welcome to another stupid episode of Premier Inns with Craig Bryant. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are here in Bracknell, which is, if you don't know where it is, it's to the west of London, and we are in Twin Bridges, I think it's called, because I think there's another one called Bracknell Central. Bit of an interesting start actually, first for me. Firstly, Newcastle have just beat Nottingham Forest on the way down, and I have literally been having to calm myself down driving here because Elliot Anderson's was wrongly ruled out, and then we've scored a penalty in the last minute. Thank you, Alexander Isak. So we beat them 2-1 in the last minute, so I'm absolutely buzzing. Anyway, we pull in the car park here. Some random guy on an e-scooter, just comes up to us, and it's very much like if you've ever had an encounter with a drug dealer, they obviously they come up to you and they're sort of a bit shifty. They don't know if you're with them or not. So I put the window down a bit and I'm like, "You alright, mate?" He went, "You alright?" Then he started going up and down the car park. So anyway, I've got no idea what that was about. No idea. But I felt a bit sorry. So I've told the woman at reception, just for her safety, the people who work here in Premier Inns, the night shift in particular, there's often only one person on reception. So, and obviously anybody can get into the reception area. So anyway, that was a bit weird. Just puts you off. I'm not bothered. Obviously, I'm a bit more concerned about the car, to be honest with you. But anyway, he was just knocking around the car park, just really acting really weird. So that was a bit of a weird one. It is also a bit of an older feel of a room. It's not like a new style. It's also, I better be quiet, it's like 10 o'clock now. It's a 5 hour pretty much to the dot from Newcastle drive, but we had to stop, had a nice carvery. And Rachel, what was that place that we've just been to? Rachel, she's in the toilet. Hi, Rachel, what's the name of that place we've just had a carvery? What was the name of the town? Lutterworth, which is where John Wycliffe was born. Was he where he was born? Anyway, I've just been studying John Wycliffe. I couldn't remember where he was born at all. So that was quite nice. John Wycliffe translated the Bible into English the first time. So what a legend. It was nice to go to his birthplace. So yeah, really easy to get to. Classic, obviously because the South gets more money, even per capita. So, obviously they get more money because they've got more people, but they also get more money even with that compensated for in terms of transport spend. And as I looked into in my third year project on transport at university, basically they've got loads of trains and everything, but they've also got loads of motorways. So literally, come down the M1. Nobody cares about this, actually. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to tell you about the room, but basically, you can either come down the M1 around the M25 and along the M4 and get a Bracknell, or what we did, down the M1, cross the A43, sort of towards Oxford, down the M40, and you sort of get like a diagonal like that. Anyway, we're here now, and it's an alright room, but it's just a little bit one of the tired one. I knew it was. It said no aircon. But it's nice enough, just different mirrors. That's an old style door, old style one of them, that's sort of stuck on, as opposed to actually I don't know how they attach them on the new doors, but you can tell it's just looking a little bit tired. You can tell even from there's the controls for what's that, how to adjust the temperature, but there's no aircon, so I can't make it colder. That's why they provide a fan like that, my only fan. I don't even mean it in that way as well. Sorry if you're watching, I don't mean it in that way. I mean it isn't I've only got one fan. That's how I mean it, okay? Before I get any complaints. So anyway, there's the very tired electric heater. But you've got your usual, got an extra towel there. Always use these bad boys. Shall we see if they've got, right, no, dodgy. The zips should have, them zips there should have a little purple tag on to show that nobody else has used them. So someone could have used them. Worrying, absolutely worrying. That there is where the TV, you would have had a smaller TV here. So they've still got the old unit, but it's good that they've actually replaced the TV. So that's why there's a weird plug up there, and that's probably where the aerial went in. But instead they've actually got a new style, bigger, a bigger TV. But again, exactly like Llandudno in Wales, if you sat in bed, that is not there. That is where the TV should be there, but it's too far to the right. So if, like me, you sit next to the door to batter drug dealers, so your wife is more protected being further away from the door, well, I can't even see the TV. The things you have to do as a husband, it's an absolute disaster. Tea and coffee. Where are the tea and coffee? Oh, that's weird. It's on this side. Wow, you really, honestly, the things you see these days. Anyway, we've got a nice Hypnos bed. Yeah, it's a big room. Really horrible, tired looking. That needs replacing. And then we've got a bit of a dodgy little LED. Yeah, not massive fan. Not massive fan. We don't have a purple light behind this as well. Yeah, just a bit tired. That's what I'm gonna say. But it's a Premier Inn. It's got a nice bed. We're gonna have a class time. Rachel will be allowed out the toilet. I haven't locked her in. She locked herself in. But thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you enjoy these. I've got loads more of them. So if you want to get asleep, just keep watching these and you will eventually get asleep. How are the lads? Thank you so much, Alexander Isak, for scoring them goals. See you later. Bye.
Elizabeth line, service to Maidenhead. Calling at Maidenhead only. This train is called 9. Platform 1 for the 10:33 Elizabeth line, service to Maidenhead.